Hi, this is Hannah Walker, and this is my persuasive speech about technology. Technology in the classroom, whether it play a major or minor part, has its advantages and disadvantages. It has the power to be a great secondary tool to the teachers to provide visual aids, but it can also be used to cheat and even bully people. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, technology and the internet was still in its infancy and was widely thought of as an excellent learning tool. However, since its self-evolution, people have now mixed feelings, and for good reason. In today's society, technology is almost debilitating our youth. Everyone has a cell phone, tablet, whatever. People will walk around all day with their head stuck in a mobile device, video game, television, and they don't care to really have a face-to-face interactions with any other human beings. Some people severely lack the ability to communicate effectively. Not to mention, technology is making the general public lazy. With Google at our fingertips, nobody has to hardly think anymore. We believe almost anything that is on the internet, even though it is loaded with misinformation. We have spell check to fix our writing mistakes, which of course in turn makes poor writing skills. It reduces the creativity, especially in young adults and young students. This is becoming more common. Putting computers in classrooms all across America would be risky, and not to mention expensive. Depending on the individual student, the way in which they utilize this technology, which is provided to them, could be the reason for their success or failure. It is ultimately up to the students. Now, yes, I do realize that our world is on the digital highway, and regardless of our opinions on the matter, people need to understand how to properly use a computer. Businesses and companies widely use technology in some way. So if one wishes to stay relevant, a relevant part of society, you must be able to keep up. I personally believe that technology will not replace teachers or professors. We will forever need them and their vast knowledge to pass along. Technology has indeed come a long way since the 1980s and 1990s. Computers and such are still not fully a foolproof system and are reliable, because sometimes they won't load, they tend to run out of storage, get viruses, and God forbid you accidentally spill your morning coffee on your brand new laptop. Or what if, there's something that could be worse. What if technology failed you altogether? Take, for example, the late Neil Armstrong had to manually take over the craft's Gemini 8 and Apollo 11. On Apollo 11, the flight computer shut down, so he disengaged the computer and landed on the moon manually. And on the Gemini 8, they experienced a radio blackout and were running out of fuel too quick. Neil Armstrong was spinning in space, and regardless of all that, he was still able to get back down to Earth without running out of fuel. We need to learn how to fully utilize the old-fashioned ways of learning so that we can think for ourselves without Google's assistance. Our minds are a muscle, and we must exercise it if we wish for it to grow and work at its peak performance. We must teach our youth to be proficient in both the old-fashioned textbook, toting hands-on physical classroom ways, as well as the fast online tech-savvy ways, so that with the right tools and proper education, our youth can not only survive in this world, but ultimately thrive. That is what I myself wish for today's youth. So in my opinion, use technology when absolutely necessary, but stay true to your form and do not allow technology to take over your mind.